na posa kosala bolamu Nzambe na ngai Tango nyonso nazalaka na posa kosala bolamu Kasi na mikutaka nasi nasali mabe Yaya na mikutaka nasi nasumukaki na ngai Yango nasengi Molimo asumanga na tambola na yo Molimo asunga ngai na tambola na kobanga Nzambe Molimo yo sunga ngai Molimo yo sunga ngai na tambola na kobanga Nzambe na tambola na kobanga Nzambe Ebandeli ya bwanya ezali kati na kobanga Nzambe Ebandeli ya bwanya yawe ezali kati na kobanga yo Yango nasengi Molimo na yo asunga ngai Nzambe na ngai Yango nabeleli Molimo sunga ngai na tambola elongo na Nzambe Molimo yo sunga ngai Molimo yo sunga Yawe na lingi kosalela yo Kasi tala na jela na ngai Mabaku eza ebele Yawe na jela na ngai Yawe na moni mabaku ebele Yango nasengi yo sunga ngai na tambola elongo na yo Molimo sunga ngai na tambola na kobanga Nzambe Molimo Molimo sunga ngai Molimo Katina kubanga yo yaya Natambola yaya Nakobanga Nzambe Molimo yo sunga ngai Molimo sunga ngai natambola na bolenge na ngai Tala bolenge na ngai yaya Natambola baba banzela na yo
Hello everyone, good evening again. Welcome to the True Wellness Connection. My name is Claudine Samulu, and today I'm going to be the host of today's show. As you can see, the topic is back to school season, and this is the True World Television that you are watching. We are always happy and excited every Tuesday to be able to be here and share with you about various topics that related to us as a community, so that we can be able to share and educate each other and just remain connected through this channel of the True Wellness Connection. So as you can see, the topic is back to school season. So that's what is the season. Every parent, students, and then they're all excited. You go to the store, everyone are buying this, are buying that. You know, yeah, like it's a great event of the moment. So not alone here, I have a special guest who is a professional teacher, and is the one that I really I always try to find, you know, topics and the people that really are well suited to the topic. So I'm gonna ask her to send her greetings.
Hello everyone, my name is Elizabeth Brimoh, so it's a pleasure being here this evening. I'm a teacher by profession, and at the same time I'm a child of God.
Thank you so much. That's
You're
a
welcome.
great presentation. So as you can see, back to school season.
Yes.
Miss Teacher, what do you want to tell the students, or do you want to tell the parents?
Back to school is a good time.
Yeah.
Because students have been playing, running around, relaxing, watching movies. So it's time to get their books.
Game over.
Yes. So back to school is for everybody at home. Your kids, yourself. Why? You're going to spend some money. Kids are excited because they are going to get
New clothes.
New shoes,
Handbag.
new pen, new backpack, fancy pencil cases.
Looking cool.
Yeah, so for girls, makeup, different colors, you know. So it's always a good time.
It's an event. Eh?
Yes. However, as they are preparing, parents need to prepare them, to prepare the students, your children, emotionally too.
Yes.
Because they are excited, but at the same time, inside them, some of them may be fearful.
Yes.
I'm going to a new school. I don't know the way the school will look. I don't know who my teachers will be. So those things.
I don't know if I'm going to make friends.
Yeah. So there are a lot of things that parents need to work on with their kids before they start school. For real. So we'll talk about that.
Great. So thank you so much, Miss Brimoh. I see like you are focusing on kids and the parents, shopping and makeup. Why do you think only kids are going back to school? There's no adults that are going back to school? Come on. What do you have to tell adults going to school, or maybe preparing, or maybe fearing, or bringing their excuse? Am I going to make it? Oh my God, am I going to, you know, how old I am? Like, am I going to make friends? How is my English going to be understood? All those kind of, what do you want to tell adults, especially immigrants, that today, this year, they have decided to go back to school?
Okay. So to immigrants that are going back to school, now there are a lot of factors you need to put into consideration. One of them is your English may not all that be okay. Don't worry. What you have to do is keep on learning and try to speak publicly. Yeah, if you make a mistake, people will correct you. But you don't need to, how will I say, you don't need to stop talking. Because if you stop talking, then you will not be able to learn. So get ready. Even if you talk and some people laugh, don't worry. You are still learning. So don't be shy. Don't be shy. Prepare yourself emotionally, because when you get to school, those that are like half of your age, you may be in the same class together.
Yes.
Those that are smarter than you will be in the same class with you. And those that you are smarter than. So don't worry, just prepare yourself emotionally. Talk to yourself. Have a self-talk. Yes, I'm going to University of Manitoba the first year, and I'm going to do great. Yes, I'm 35 years old, but I will cope, and I will be a success. I will come back with a good grade. So you need to have a self-talk, Your own is entirely different from the kids. Why? Because you're an adult already. So nobody will be calling you and saying, oh, David, sit down. This is the way they do in school. No. You know that already because you're an adult. But you need to prepare yourself internally, emotionally. Now, the professors may not talk to you the way you expect, or they may not talk to you in a respectful way. Don't worry. Just prepare yourself that you will not take everything, how will I call it, the way it seems. So you need to give people a long rope to pull. So for you to have a good year, you need to just overlook a lot of things because they are adults. Because if you don't do that, you are going to fight with a lot of people. So
wow, thank you so much, Miss Brimoh. And like, you know, I'm really excited with those adults that have decided to go back to school this year. Yes. You know, the number one victory that you have is that decision that you have made to decide to go back to school. You know, so that means a lot. First, you believed in yourself and you know that you can do it. So the same motivation that got you to get that application form and to fill it out and get as far as getting an acceptation letter, that should keep you motivated. That's right. The only advice I can give you, personally, I'm a student, you know, I'm going to school and I'll be starting again this September. What's more important is stay focused. Keep up your assignment. Make sure you are not behind in any research paper that you have to do. If you're not behind and you do your assignment on time, you follow the instruction, you'll be fine. Don't focus on it's good to have friends, to have partners, assignment partners, but that should not be your focus. Because sometimes when you want to be friend with this one and you feel like you're not being accepted, but you know what, you have the greatest things in you. That motivation that led you to go apply, that is enough for you. So keep motivating yourself, get the work done, and that everything shall be well. And never forget to seek for help when it's needed. Universities, colleges, they have a lot of resources that are there. The biggest mistake you can ever make is not recognizing that you need help or you all lack to be open to others to seek for help. Other than that, studying is fun. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. And yeah, so tell us now about our young children. So right now we have kids that are moving maybe from junior high school to high school, maybe from high school to university, maybe from kindergarten to grade 1. I see I have my 2 girls are going back to school now. You know, they are changing school. They are concerned, you know, are they going to like me? Am I going to make friends? How is it going to be? So what do you want to tell those, you know, teenagers that are concerned about how am I going to look like, you know, am I going to dress nicely? Is it going to be like this? Do you have a word of wisdom that you will tell to those children that are anxious? And I would love the parents, please, we are speaking directly to our children. Because they are going back to school. We are trying to think about questions that they may have, and let's share with our children so they can be encouraged. They need that encouragement. Anybody who's going to school, it doesn't matter at which level, whether you're adult or young, there's always an anxiety that comes with getting started, worrying about your instructors, your teachers. They are going to like you. Are they going to harden you? Am I going to be accepted? It's a thing that everybody always have.
So, so for those that are changing school, or let me say, everybody, we are all changing every day. So you are moving from one grade to another, or you are changing school. So let's go through these factors. Number 1, you are going to a new environment. So you need to interact with the environment. Now, not everybody has a good communication skills.
Correct.
You know, there are some people that are gifted. When they see you, they say, "Hi, Claudine.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure meeting you." You know, they will
Nice
just
to meet you.
be flowing, and you'll be looking at them that,
No.
have we met? You know, but no, that is just their nature. They are gifted. So not everybody has that skill. So you need to appreciate your children and just tell them, yeah, you will meet new friends, be nice to them. And you know, most of them are always shy. Even kids that are outspoken, they are very active, they are very bold. When they move to another environment, you will see them being quiet. And so also those that are shy naturally. So it always takes time for them to adapt to the environment. So when your kids come back the first day and she starts saying, "Oh, I don't like this school," they don't just encourage him or her. No, you will get used to it. You will like it. It will work out well. Because most of the time they compare where they are coming from to where they are. So they say, "It's not like my former school. My former school is this. So just try to say, "Okay, you know what? This is a new school. You will get used to it." The main reason is that they will need to learn where the cafeteria is. They will need to learn where the washroom is. This is the way the lecture room is now compared to the fancy lecture room they have before. This one may be fancy too, but they may not like it. So you need to take your time to listen to them. Give them a listening ear for the first few weeks, because they will have so much to tell you. So that is interaction with the environment. Now, making new friends. Girls take time to make friends.
Yes.
Not all girls, some girls, because there are some that before you know it, they've made
They're all over the place.
their friends. But whichever way, just tell them to be nice. If you have girls, even if you have boys, boys to take time to watch. They will look at everything, and they will look at the way the students are behaving before they talk or make any move. So yeah, just tell them at home, be nice. With time you will know good friends, those that you can call friends. So they shouldn't close the door to friends, because there are some people that say, "I just don't have friends. I will just go to school and listen to the teacher." No, you are going to school, you need someone to talk to as you are changing classes, moving from one place to another. So making friends can be easy and can be the other way too. But just prepare your kids by talking to them. You're going to get good friends, somebody that will like you and you will like. You can study together, plan for tests together, plan for quizzes together. So by doing that, you will have calmed them down a little. Yeah, my mom said, you know, when they're thinking, my mom said it's going to be easy. So parents, you have so much to do in the first few weeks. Now another point is that they will want to compare the level they study, especially for those that are changing school. They may say, "Oh, this school is so easy, I don't need to study as much as
the other one."
the other one, and that may be dangerous. So you need to tell them, if they had a routine before the vacation, tell them, go back to your routine. When you come back from school, do the assignment immediately. Don't sleep on it, because that can easily affect you. So you need to encourage them, because come what may, they will want to compare. Oh, my former school, we have assignment in math, English, social studies. There was a time one of my students was telling me she moved from a private school to a public school, and she was going. She was in grade 12. So she was telling me, Miss B, oh, this school is so easy because private school, they give them a lot of assignments. So on getting home, there is no even time to play, according to her. But in public school, they don't really have so much assignment. And you know, that is not the way it is to all public schools. So it may be the courses she was doing that doesn't have so much assignment. So whichever way, whichever group your kids are in, just try to maintain that rules, that household rules. As soon as you come back from school, eat your dinner, or it depends on the time, or your lunch. If you can have siesta of 1 hour or 30 minutes, good. If you can't, quickly do your house chores, then you start your assignment. Because most of the time, I don't think TV is advisable for kids during the week. So they can go out and play for 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, then they can come back and do their assignment. You can keep watching TV weekends, maybe Friday evening, but during the week, it's not advisable. Now, another factor that is so important is interacting with the teacher. And this always causes fear for kids because they've not seen the teachers, most of the teachers before. It's a new school, it's a new grade. So they always fear that, how is that teacher talking like that? She's not going to be nice. So most of the time, this bothers
the students.
Yeah. So, yeah, just take your time to watch the teacher. Know the teacher's do's and don'ts. Don't assume, because the assumption may be wrong. And if you don't understand anything, can you make a move and go to the teacher and say, excuse me, Miss A, can you repeat this for me? You know, everything will be new because this is a new beginning. It's not that we had the spring break of 2 weeks. No, everything will be new. So, yeah, teachers too will know that the students are new. Everything is so strange. So they take their time to. No teacher will rush you. Nobody will rush you. So.
Thank you so much, Miss Brimoh. For those who are following, you really have heard a lot. So for you students, like right now, you can hear that the game is over. Really, game is over. It's the time now to refocus your mind. Maybe I've been busy, being allowed to go to bed at 11 whenever you want, that's fine. But now you have to begin to prepare yourself to come back to the normal routine when you have to go to bed on time so you can be able to wake up on time.
Yeah.
And also you need to be able to, especially I want to speak more to the immigrant children. Immigrant children, please think about this country of Canada as a land of opportunity. Your parents have brought you here in this land because they want you to better your life. God have allowed you to have this opportunity to be in this land so that you can better your life. Stop being distracted from things that are going on out there. In this land of Canada, the sky is the limit. You will be who you want to be. So you need to focus on education. Education is the key. Maybe some of the parents, they brought you here, they have lived their own life, so they are doing everything they can do to support you so that you can be able to have a better life than your own parents.
That's right.
The desire of the heart of every parent Every parent wants their kids to be better than them. So do not disappoint your parent. As kids, your parent gives you that backpack, lunch, being behind you, pushing you to do homework. What your parent want from you is to make them proud by the way you show that school is your priority. Because once your school is your priority, you find that there's nothing distractful that will catch your mind.
That's right.
Some other kids, they get involved into bad stuff such as drugs and other things that lead them astray, other things that maybe lead them to jail at the end. Why? Because they fail to focus their mind to the things that build them up, but they focus their mind to the shortcut.
That's right.
Yes, at school you're gonna meet a lot of crap out there. You're gonna meet students that you wonder which kind of house they are coming from. But we want you as a student to know yourself individually, to know where you come from.
Yeah.
To be able to acknowledge that those students, yes, you go to the same school, you're in the same class, you don't have to be friends with everybody.
Yes.
Choose the right friends. A friends whom whatever you talk about is all about assignment, what is due, and when can we hand it in. Not being a friend who is going to tell you where is the next party next weekend, where we're going to go out. Do you have a boyfriend? Oh, this guy loves you. That this one. You didn't go to school to be loved. It's good to have a friend.
That's right.
Nobody like to be hurt.
That's right.
But your focus should be on education. Don't put your mind, go to school, start to pressure your parent to buy you clothes, and they have this brand name. They will tell you, oh, mommy, I want an Old Navy. Oh, mommy, I want a Lulubin, whatever they will tell you the brand. But all those brands are nothing, young kids. What matters is your brain.
That's right.
Your knowledge, nobody will ever gonna take that away from you. So you need to position yourself, whatever the dream is. If you wanna dress up those brand names that you are dreaming, everything is in your book.
Yes.
Okay? So don't say, oh, my parents are doing any job and yet we are having a big house, this and this. Yes, your parents are doing whatever they can do to get to you somewhere better than where they are at the moment. So please, let kids be focused in your education. Don't allow things to distract you.
Yes.
You're going to have enough time to have that an amazing boyfriend who's never going to break your heart. So don't focus into those little boyfriend of high school. But you can have a good friend. I don't say anything's wrong to having a good friend. I didn't say you in a good school have to be lonely. I didn't say having a boy who is a friend is bad, or having a girl who is a friend is bad. What is bad is the motivation behind your friendship. Is that motivation have something to do to build one another to go forward? Yes. Or the motivation is if this friend you met is a drug dealer and then you a girl, you have to be supporting that guy to be into drugs. That becomes a wrong motivation. So we want you, as you go back to school, be prepared mentally. When you meet friends at school, what is this friend telling you? What this friend is offering you? Is this friend building you up? Is it destroying you? Is it leading you in the wrong way? Or is it supporting you? Those are the things that we want you to be focused on. And when it comes also to the parents, let us be following closely our children, how they are doing in school. Is so important. I have a question I want to ask you, Ms. Brimoh. You know, from grade 5 to grade 6, you know, sometimes kids, they are like, when a kids here, they get 50%, they'll be like, oh yeah, I did well, you know. Other people get 48, but they get 55, they get so excited. So which grade, really, students should be focused to begin to think about collecting
the GPA.
Credit, GPA to build GPA. Because the kids need to be, you know, it's not just because you got 60%, you should be so excited that, oh yeah, guess what? I got 60%. I'm telling you, especially you immigrant children, you should be aiming at least 80%. When everybody else are working, you need to be running. You need to be running. You need to be running. When an assignment, other Canadian born here, maybe they are English, you know, they are born reading book from kindergarten. Maybe you arrive in this country. Our library in Africa, we don't have that much book, huh?
That's
you have to tell each other the truth. But you meet another your classmate was reading a book from kindergarten. So of course, when you're going to have an assignment or a paper to write to do, you are not going to read as fast as that kid.
Exactly.
That's why you should not waste your time going to party with that kids who started grade 1 in kindergarten, who can read the whole chapter book in 2 hours. You is going to take you a week. That's what I'm telling you, immigrant children. When everybody else are working in school, you need to run in order to catch up with them, because you have no room to be an immigrant student who is already getting 60%. That is a big no. You can get 80%, you can get 90%, you can be the sky's the limit.
Yes.
Provided that you understand very well that you came in this land with a mission to get your life somewhere, to make your parents proud, to make your country of origin pride. So tell us, which grade children or as parents, we should begin to push our children to make sure our children that they are getting good grades. Where they say, like, here game is over. There's no longer childish, oh, I'm in elementary school, I'm this. We really need to know so we can know where to start from to push our kids to see what grades are they bringing us home.
I will suggest that start from kindergarten. Now, kindergarten to grade 8, they will take their report card home. It will not count towards their final grade 12. But how you train your kid from kindergarten to grade 8 will tell on them
how they are going to be,
how they will behave in grade 9 to 12. So if you, assuming your kids, maybe your kid is in grade 5 and she comes home with 60% in math, and you are like, wow, congratulations, that is a no-no. What has she been doing?
Why is she getting 60%?
Why is she getting 60%? Why can't she get 80? All our quizzes and tests, did you look through a paper to tell her you need to work on this, or else you will keep on getting 60s? So parents, you need to encourage your kids. You need to give them a push. When you are not trying to push them from kindergarten to grade 8, if you start in grade 9, I don't think it will be successful.
No,
but when you start from kindergarten, hey, Janet, you can do it, good job. You know that she is not good in math, but if she's trying, she scores 7 over 10. Tell her good job and tell her, you know what, I'm going to help you. You need to get this. It's very easy to do. Let's do it together. She sees that you are trying to help her, and that will encourage her. But if you are not doing anything and you score 7 over 10, there are some people that will score 2, so you did great. No. So you need to start encouraging your kids right from kindergarten. You know, there are some kids that when they get their test, they say, oh my goodness, I'm not happy with this test, and my mom will not be happy with this test, or my dad will not be happy. So, you know, they will start looking for ways, how will I perform better in the next test? Or what can I do? Can I retake this test? So when you plant, what will I say, the love of academics in your kids, is going to help them. Don't just sit and relax that, your teachers are trying, that is their job. No, it's your own job too. You don't wait for any teachers has like 25, 20 kids in the class. So, and his or her job is to teach. After teaching, she will test them. So you need to encourage and help your kids. Just give them a little push. Yeah, you can do it. You can do better. You know, there are some girls that they will score 55 and they will be laughing all around. Do you know that I passed? I scored 55.
Big deal.
You can do better. When they are talking about 55, there are some guys or girls too that are scoring 99. And they are in the same class. So let your kids make sure that you tell them, you know what, you are in Canada for a purpose. You are not just there to sit or be playing around or be dancing around. No. When you go to school, you go there to study. So please, parents, look through your kids' quizzes, tests, and when they are preparing for exam, how can I help you? Are you finding anything hard? So you need to give them a push right from kindergarten.
Thank you so much, Miss Brimoh.
You're welcome.
And also there is another thing that sometimes I see it brings distraction, especially in girls. There is an issue of self-esteem that I've seen, especially in the life of girls. So the kids, they get to have such low self-esteem that they don't believe or they don't trust in themselves. At the end of the day, when they go to school, they are just seeking to prove themselves to the other kids. They want to be accepted. They want to be loved. They want to feel like, I want to do these things. The reason why some people actually, they go get involved into these drugs and everything, most of them, they are just seeking for acceptance. Yes. They are seeking for that power to be accepted to do all those things. So what can we do as a parent to be able to empower our daughters, our sons, to be able to believe in themselves, to love themselves for who they are, not to be those girls or boys who are seeking to do something to be approved, to be accepted, to the end, to the point whereby some kids, they even deny themselves. You know? So what can we do to be able to empower our children when they go to school to say, here I am a Black and African queen in this school. I am smart and I'm powerful and I can do better than all those kids. Those are the things we need to put in the life of our children. The reason why our boys, they go to school, they find themselves meeting people, getting themselves involved into drugs. Their parents have never known anything about drugs. They have got everything they need. But what happens is when the kids, they get to school, they meet these other students, they want to be accepted. They want to feel cool. They feel like if they do this, they are going to be accepted. Like, what can we do really to be able to empower our children to love themselves, to believe in themselves, not to seek, you know, some kids, really, they want to be white more than even white, you know? They'll be like insecure. Oh, I took my hair out today. Tomorrow I'm not going to go to school, mom. You know, I'm not going to look like this. You should be able to empower your kid to say they are beautiful without their hair being done. That's right. It is so important. Because if they begin to be insecure as a kids, as a elementary school, to say, mom, I took my hair yesterday because I didn't find somebody to braid my hair. I'm not beautiful enough with my own hair. I'm not going to go to school tomorrow. They're going to laugh at me. They're going. Do you going to those people so that they can see you looking beautiful? Are you going to school to be approved by those kids? Or you are to school to be who you are as Black girls as you are? You are to school as Black girls as you are. In your kinky hair, you are beautiful as you are. You need to accept yourself. Because I've seen, especially my girls, you take the hair out, they start to tell you that, oh, if I go to school, they're going to say, who is going to say? This is exactly who you are. You go to school, study, tomorrow after tomorrow, we'll book an appointment, we're going to get your hair done, but, you know, then I'll tell them, I'll get there, I say, you go. Tell them, this is who I am, this is my hair, this is this. You are beautiful, you are Black, you can't change that. So I want really the parent to learn how to empower our children, not to buy their pressure sometimes they pressure you, you have to do this. You say, yeah, I'm going to do that, but I just want you to know, we do braid our hair because it's comfortable for us.
Yes.
You know, it is not easy to keep the hair the way you see mine is. But that does not mean we are not beautiful without it. You know, so those are the things we need to be able to empower our young children to know that we have all the options, and all the options are great at the best, and that's what makes our beauty, because we change colors.
Yes.
You wait when you see me tomorrow, I'll be a different woman. And that's and that is our beauty as African, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we should be able to imprint this one in our girls to know that they are beautiful the way they are.
Yes. Now, self-esteem is so important, and I'm going to start from the younger grades, like kindergarten, grade 1, grade 2. What lot of parents are doing is that they will take their kids, both of them will stand before the mirror, and they will say after me, I am powerful. I am lovely, I am beautiful, and you know the way girls will do in front of the mirror. I am beautiful, I am excellent. You know, all those affirmations, they are so powerful.
Oh, yes.
And they affect you. They come to pass in your life. So when you say them at a very younger age, it will grow with you.
Yes, yes.
Now, for girls that are teenagers, grade 5, grade 6, love yourself. You know, I one day I told one of my friends, I said, assuming I'm a big woman,
yes,
oh my goodness, I will still love myself. I will appreciate myself. So love yourself. Don't let anybody bring you down. Now I'm going to tell you a story. One of my sons in school, you know, this lady, this girl, she's a white girl, she liked putting her hand in my son's ear because she said it makes her feel somehow. And you know, my son doesn't like it. And he has been saying, stop. So until one day, she said, he told her, you know what? I don't want you to put your hand in my hair again. So you need to stop, or I will need to go to the principal. So you need to have self-esteem. Appreciate yourself. Love yourself. If you're unable to make your hair during that weekend, my mom has something, they call it calabash in Nigeria. She will just make for something on my head, and I will go to school like that. So your mom can easily make a calabash something on your head. Just for, and you will look beautiful. You don't have to wait till you had one attachment to your hair before you feel beautiful. No, even combing your hair alone should make you beautiful. That can only happen if you appreciate yourself. If you don't appreciate yourself, hey, nobody will appreciate you. Nobody will appreciate you. So, number one, you can try the affirmation when nobody is there. Try the affirmation. Say it to yourself. Oh, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I'm excellent. I'm so smart in math. You know, there is one boy, when for English, they read novels in class, like 2 paragraphs each. And this boy, whenever he starts reading, his voice shakes.
Because
now
lost confidence.
So this is what the boy did. On getting home, he started reading to himself. He will take his book, read, then he will say to himself, when I'm reading in class, I read loud, I read clearly, I read without any accident. So if you know that, maybe whenever somebody talk in class or whenever a girl talk makes you feel somehow, no, talk to yourself. Yes, I am beautiful, I can face the crowd, I can take any mic.
I have an accent.
Yes, I have a beautiful accent.
My accent is so powerful.
So say that to yourself. Appreciate yourself. Until you appreciate yourself,
Somebody also appreciates you.
That is when people will start appreciating you. But if you are bringing yourself down, oh, I'm the only black in class, I don't think I can. No, don't think that. You can lead the class. You are beautiful. You are very good in sport. So yeah, self-esteem, my sister, is so important. So important.
You are saying something that makes me laugh. Thank you so much, Mama Francoise, for the compliment. I really appreciate it. She said, you know, you are just beautiful the way you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. And just wanted the opportunity to thank everyone that are following us.
Yeah.
I can see Mama Jose Alice, Apostle Jerome. I see a couple of people, Mama Olga, that are following us. We just want to thank you. So, you know, I go to school, right? So here we are, online. I have a huge accent, I know that. And sometimes when I talk, I am aware that sometimes when I talk in the class, those are Canadians who speak only one language. I have 5 languages in my mouth. So when I talk, and good thing, I'm very good at spelling. I say, if you don't get me, let me know. I'm going to spell out the way that I'm saying so you can be able to understand me. And sometimes there will be something going on discussion in the class. And my other fellow classmates will be texting me, Claudine, please don't talk, don't talk, don't talk. I say, why are you shutting me up? I'm going to talk, I'm going to talk. You know what I mean? So you don't let your accent stop you from talking. That's who you are. That's it. You know what? Yeah. I have an accent, not an accident. I have an accent. I'm an African. I came in this land as an adult, so I will never be intimidated by anybody else who do not have an accent. Why? As a matter of fact, I speak 5 languages, they speak only 1. So the fact that you speak more than 1 language, you are going to have an accent. So don't let that accent stop you from talking. You know what? They will be patient with you. If they have to ask you to repeat yourself, they will do that. So don't be in that class and they sit like this and they shut up and allow all the students to speak and then you feel you just speak. They know you. So they know me in the class that I have big accent, and when I talk, I really don't care because I shouldn't care because I'm Claudine. I'm African and I have accent, and the French is not, English is not my first language. I'm actually proud of myself that I'm able to speak the way I do. So please, do never pull yourself down. You have to celebrate that little English.
Yes.
So the fact that you're able to communicate with somebody, celebrate that. Don't put yourself down and say, oh, my English is not enough. I'm speaking to those ladies that we good, even we are in the meeting at church, to be like, oh, I don't know English, I don't know English. Man, when we're discussing, we tell you you will be surprised how much they can talk. But to keep, you know what? Whatever you speak to yourself will be sealed.
Yes.
That's why I love my husband. My husband doesn't care. When I have to speak English, man, you're gonna read in between the line. He's going to speak it. I wish all the immigrants would be like my husband. They won't be having any fear, you know. So go ahead if you are thinking about doing anything. Remember, especially for us who have been to school in Africa.
That's right.
Going to school here is easy. I'll tell you, it's easy. Because you are going to tell you an exam, they're going to tell you from chapter 1 to chapter 5, that's where the exam is going to come from. Yeah. They'll tell you, oh, chapter 5, don't focus on this. Chapter 3, don't focus on it. The system here, they want you to study exactly what you need to get the work done, to get your career moving. It's not like in Africa whereby they do like a puzzle. If they even suspect that you know, that question is going to come from chapter 5, they will change even the lesson. So if you have been a student in Africa, I am telling you, you can be a student here. Just focus on doing your assignment on time. Don't be late, don't be behind. You will be good and you'll be doing great. Yeah. So we're going to take a quick break right now, and they'll be right back in the next 2 minutes. Yes. So hang on there. And please send us some questions if there's anything you want us to talk about. So, yeah. So we're going to have a quick break right now.
unaweza badilisha sheria ya wanadamu. Umenipa ndoa ya amani na watoto wazuri, yote kwa neema. Sikustahili mimi, ni neema yako Baba. Sikustahili mimi, ni neema yako Baba.
Hello again, thank you so much for being patient with us, and I hope we are all having a good time together. Okay, so special compliment from Apostle Jerome is saying, hi Elizabeth, always is styled up.
Thank you.
The compliments are yours, and for me, big up. I have no idea that. I know Apostle Jerome is always after me about my hair. I know that. Next time I'll surprise you. No worries. Don't worry, I'll surprise you next time. And yeah, so right now what we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about communication. You know, communication, how parents should communicate with our children. We need to build that relationship. We don't want our kids to know us as those rules. Do this, don't do, don't do, don't. We want to be able to build that relationship in the way that we communicate. We want to be able to give them choices about their electronics. You know, we want to talk, sit down. Don't just say, you are not going to take no electronics. No. You know, the kids here, they have opinions. They are not like the way we grow up. When we grow up, your parents say, boom, you say something, you know what's going to happen to you, right? But the kids here, basically, we sit down, we have a conversation. Yeah. Sometimes people, they say, oh, you know, these kids, you know, the kids here, a 6-year-old child here is not that 6-year-old child you were when you were back home. Totally different. Yeah. These kids are 6 years old, but they think and they talk like adults. Yeah. So when you are having a conversation with them, you need to be able to talk and like make sense to them, because if you don't, they will ask you embarrassing question to make you clarify yourself. Yeah. So Ms. Brimoh, how can we communicate with our children in a way that they feel that they are being listened to, and in the way that really enhance our relationship, yet lead our kids to remain respectful to the parents, so they get that mutual respect without crossing the boundaries.
Like I said before, you need to give your children listening ears. Let them know that dad will listen to me. If you listen to them, they will want to talk more with you.
Yes.
But if they discover that, oh, dad doesn't have my time, when they are talking, you are busy looking at your phone and you are on your way out, they will tell themselves there is no need to talk to you.
Or you set up the rules. Wash the dishes.
So, have a listening ear, then be nice. I'm using that carefully when you are talking to your kids. Now, and that is where household rules come into play. If you don't have any rule in your house, then don't expect your kids to do anything.
They'll make their own rules.
Because they are still growing. So they will assume that if nobody washed the dishes, let's leave it.
That's it.
Dad didn't tell me anything. Mom didn't tell me anything. But if there are rules, on Mondays, child A wash the dishes. On Tuesday, child B wash the dishes. So when they know that, they follow the rules because they are still growing. Now, you need to be loving when you are telling them or you are assigning any job to do. Don't just say, you, do this. Now, remember, we are training them to use please when they are requesting something.
Yes.
Mom, please can you buy me candy? You are the one telling them. But when you are talking to them, you don't want to say, oh, David, can you please help me wash?
Yes.
they will be happy to hear you say that word please, because it is a general language. You are the one teaching them that this is the way.
It's a password.
It's the way to get through in life. So not just that, mark this, do this. No. Please, can you help me do this? They will appreciate it more. Remember, they are watching you, the way you talk, the way you do things, and they will copy you. So most of the time, there are some parents, when they see the way their kids are behaving, they don't like it. However, they are replaying what
exactly what
they are doing, what they've been seeing.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yes. So we need to be very careful when we are communicating with our kids. Now, apart from that, another area of communication is we need to communicate with their teachers. There is communication. There should be communication between the parents and the teachers. Now, if your kid know that you are talking to his or her teacher, that will help him or her
be focused.
Yes, because she will know that if I score 7 over 10, my mom will surely ask my teacher, how can I help my child to perform well in this subject? But if you don't have time to communicate with the teacher sent you a note, you didn't even reply. So that will surely lead to some huge issues. So please, parents, have a communication, have a relationship with your daughters, your son's teacher. Is going to help a lot, because the teacher will be giving you feedback. Oh, this is the way she's doing in class. This is the way he's doing in class. She will need to do this at home. That will help her. So we need to have a free flow of communication line between the parents and the teacher, and between the child and the parent, the child and the teacher. Is going to help the child to grow, to perform better at the end of the section. So
great, thank you so much, Miss Brimoh.
You're welcome.
So another question, you know, some parents, they feel like they need to have like to hire tutors for their children. So do you think really tutors are needed?
Okay.
Really needed?
Okay.
Can tutor really make a kid be smart? It was not going to be smart. I really want to know that if it I can use.
I did tutoring job for some time. Tutoring biology and chemistry. Now,
without cutting you short, when I was doing statistics, I needed a tutor because when the teacher was speaking, it's like he's speaking Chinese. Somebody needed to sit with me. So in that area, like kids from elementary school, like you know, I understand tutor what it means. Like there's the time you will realize that you are struggling.
Yes,
I really struggled. I failed the course first, statistics. The second time I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna fail this one again. So I needed to hire a tutor, somebody that when they have assignment, like it will help me understand. I put I don't even want to think about that course no more. So that area, I understand if there's one particular subject that a child is struggling with, a tutor can be.
So you know, nowadays we have something called Kuma. Is like a lesson for grade 1 to grade 6, or some people say grade 8.
Is it a program that is in school?
It's not in school. They have it all over.
Online, like?
No, you can easily go to their offices all over Winnipeg. And this is what they do. They make majorly math. Yes, to help kids. So they will print a lot of questions out when they will give it to your kids for a week. So the child will do all these questions at home, being timed. Like in 2 minutes, you need to finish 50 questions. So this is just to help students so that when they get to higher grade, they will
think faster.
They will, yes. So yeah, so a lot of people do that instead of hiring a tutor.
Okay.
So now, if you know that your child is not performing well, like in physics or biology, then you can get a tutor.
Yes.
For that period.
Yes.
And now you will need to reschedule your child's routine.
Yes. To fit in that particular schedule.
Because if the tutor will be coming on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you need to get her ready.
Yes.
So, yeah, tutoring is good. You can get a tutor, but you need to know that your teacher, your child is ready,
and also is willing.
Because you know he or she is coming back from school.
Oh, my mom wanted me to do
she will drop her backpack and it will be like, let me just sleep. 1 hour after, the tutor will come. So he or she will need to rearrange a lot of things. So you need to see that this girl is ready or this boy is ready, then you can hire a tutor, because they are not cheap.
Or they are not.
They are not cheap.
Tell me about it.
Most of them are $30 per hour, 35. So you don't want to waste your money. So yeah.
Okay. And also there's also this program, I think I've said about this program before, the Broadway West Outreach. So they do have a program that they help children do assignments. I think I've had a show before about that program.
Yeah.
Broadway Youth Outreach is on Broadway, is on Portage and the Sherbrooke. So I would encourage parents also to connect their children with those programs. They have amazing program that help the children to be able to do their homework online. Yeah, so you see, yeah, it's that particular program as Pastor Mary put it on. So this program is so important. I will encourage the parent to get their children registered, so that instead of having your kids sitting in front of the computer, telling you that they're doing assignment, when they see you coming the other way, they are pressing another button. They know how to trick you. Yeah. So you're gonna have to be careful. And the other things also, make sure your children knows. My kids know that starting 6 p.m. on Sunday, they hand me all the devices are in my hand. They will go back to their hand on Friday evening after school. Okay. But nowadays with this online study, mommy, I need my laptop. I want to do my assignment. Now when you give them their laptop, they go to the assignment. They look at you like this. When you look aside, they know how to multitask with you. You know,
they can open lots of windows.
They can open a lot of windows. When they see you coming, they will be concentrated. They will see the assignment. They will sit like this. So all those kind of stuff, we need to be really smart as we help our children. So we're coming to the end of our program today. So I think parents and the children, you have got something from this show, that the bottom line, whether you're an adult or a child, have decided to go to school, never to fail, but to succeed. The motivation that brought you to get started school, keep it up. Never be behind in your assignments.
Yes.
Never have an assignment not handed in. The life will be easier. So that's what I don't know if Miss Brimoh have a last way to say before you can say goodbye.
Just encourage yourself. You know, there are some times that you will give that test 100% or that quiz, and when you get your score, you may be very discouraged because it's not what you want to score. So you need to encourage yourself that time. Go to the teacher and say, Miss B or Miss A, what did I miss? I thought this is the right answer. So can you help me out? That will help you a lot. Also, try to speak up. If you have a question, ask. Please don't be shy, because shyness may cost you.
Yes, yes. Thank you. So thank you so much for hanging with us today. So we will see you again next week on Tuesday.
Yes.
So if you have any idea, any topic that you want us to discuss about, we are here to talk about matters that's related to us as a community. Any issue, any areas of your life or your neighbor's life, like it's something that you want us to talk about with the motivation to build one another, to strengthen one another. Please inbox us. We'll be more than happy to share and to build each other. So thank you so much for following us. So we just want to thank us again, Pastor Millie, for being there for us.
Thank you.
We will never end without thanking the True Word Television that has given us this opportunity to be able to share matters that's related to our community and to build one another. So please keep following True Word Television. There is a lot of program that takes place. There's a lot of things that's happening here. You will be blessed. Thank you so much. See you again on Tuesday.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Natoa sauti dunia kwenda mbinguni, mbingu zote zijue, ulimwengu zote zijue, hakuna aliye kama wewe.